Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. This here is on two future Hall of Famers and a Hall of Fame in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Errol, the true Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. And then we have Antonio Tarver. We all know the man that just went into the Hall of Fame. But Antonio Tarver shows his hate for Errol Spence once again, everybody. And EJ ain't taking that shit too kindly, right? So Antonio Tarver come out on his Instagram and he posted Errol Spence getting hit with that shot by your Dennis Ugas, and he had to say, if this same scenario happened against at T-Bud against Errol Spence, what's the outcome? Will Spence have survived, or does Bud finish the job? So instead of Antonio Tarver showing love to Errol Spence, right, he want to come out here and throw salt, bro. He want to come out here and throw salt. That's what I mean by these supposed to be, people want to say supposed to be legends. But we all know Antonio Tarver was popped on steroids, right? Was popped on steroids with all these what-if-ass questions. So you not really that tough. We know you got dropped about 4 or 5 times, Tarver. You got your ass dropped multiple times. And then when you was finna fight Latif Coyote, bro, you popped dirty on steroids. So instead of you showing these young fighters love, you want to hate on EJ because you think Terence Crawford is going to beat Errol True Spence Jr., right? That's why you hating on EJ, right? But Errol Spence came to his Twitter and said all these what ifs. Dude needs to focus on his junior and leave this one alone. EJ say, with all these what ifs, he need to focus on his junior, Antonio Tarver Jr., who ain't doing shit in boxing, and he need to leave this one alone because we A-OK, right? You know what I'm saying? Welterweight, WBC, IBF, and Super WBA unified world champion. One of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Didn't have to cheat, didn't have to pop no steroids to get there, right? But you want to hate on me. You want to hate on me who doing it the right way. I don't know what the jealousy come in with Antonio Tarver and them on Errol Spence, but the hate is real for EJ from them boys. The hate is real. You know what I'm saying? That Texas boy out here doing this thing, whooping ass, taking names later, you know, and these cheating ass supposed to be legends throwing salt on the king, man. They throwing salt on the king, bro. We look at Errol Spence, bro, this dude doing everything the right way. And he trying to make the big fight happen. So we all know Antonio Tarver, he's going for Terence Crawford to beat Errol Spence. But he's a snake. You feel me? Why haven't he said anything about this dude, Terence Crawford, not making the fight? Then he hashtag make the fight. What you mean hashtag make the fight? Why don't you hashtag Terence Crawford sign the fucking contract? If this is your guy, Antonio Tarver, which is A-OK. A-OK. But if you want to see if Terence Crawford can knock out Errol Spence, how about you hashtag Terence Crawford sign the contract? Terence Crawford is running from the fight. He had the contract right in his face and his ass didn't sign it. Here you go, right here. Right here, tell Mr. Bud Crawford to sign the contract. If y'all feeling like, oh, Terence Crawford can do X, Y, and Z to Errol Spence. You feel me? So we just see the jealousy and the hatred coming from these fighters, bro. It's redundant. It's pure redundant. You understand? We looking at an Errol Spence fight with your Dennis Ugas, right? Errol Spence mouthpiece get knocked out. Errol Spence drops his hand, right? He stops everything. He thinking the referee says stop the fight. So he put his guards down. And your Dennis Ugas hit him with a good shot, right? He was right there. He hit him with a shot that Errol Spence took, bounced off the ropes, right? Threw his hands back up with a smile like, oh, okay, motherfucker, that's what we on. That's what we on. And then came out in the 7th round and punished your Dennis Ugas ass. I'm talking about punish your Dennis Ugas in that. Y'all go look at that 7th round and look what happened when he pissed Errol Spence off. But we know Antonio Tarver, he ain't got no chin like that. We know Roy Jones dropped his ass. You feel me? He don't carry no chin like that. You feel me? So why is all the hate going on towards Errol Spence from these dudes? Why is all the hate going on towards Errol Spence from these dudes? What do they really got towards Errol Spence, bro? It's pathetic, fam. It's pathetic. But if they want to see Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence so bad, if they feel like Errol Spence can't take a shot from Terence Crawford so bad, then why ain't they telling Terence Crawford to sign a contract? Why isn't he ain't on Terence Crawford ass for fighting a C-plus fighter instead of fighting Errol the True Spence Jr.? Because that's the biggest fight in boxing right now. But Bud stalled it. You feel me? But Bud stalled it. Yeah, they ain't speaking the real shit. Everybody trying to find ways to cover up for Terence Crawford for not signing that contract and fighting Errol the True Spence Jr. when they trying to ride for Bud so hard. Antonio Tarver, Roy Jones. I said Roy James. Roy Jones. Andre Ward, Tim Bradley, Mike Tyson. You feel me? And the list goes on and on, fam. It goes on and on. If y'all say this dude got more skills than Errol Spence, he can do X, Y, and Z, why y'all not forcing his ass to sign the contract? Like, why? Like Antonio Tarver, you try to put the post of Errol Spence getting hit with a shot, but why don't you post Errol Spence stopping your Dennis Uga's ass, breaking his eye socket, fucking up his ribs, and that man wasn't able to open up his eye for 5 weeks. That man wasn't able to open up his eye for 5 weeks. But instead, you want to try to shame Errol Spence, put him on your Instagram with him getting hit. Everybody gets hits in boxing, bro. Everybody takes shots in boxing. But that wasn't an open shot that your Dennis Ugas created, bro. That was a shot of Errol Spence dropping his hands. Dropping his hands. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you how much sucker shit that you on, because as a fighter, you should have knew that, bro. You should have knew that Errol Spence would not drop his hands against Terence Crawford. You should know that. And yes, it's protect yourself at all times. And you learn from every fucking mistake, bro. So now by Errol Spence learning from this mistake, you think if his mouthpiece fall out, he gonna drop his fucking hands? Hell no, he gonna keep his hands up, especially against Bud Crawford. Come on, man. This is some of the weakest shit I ever seen in boxing, bro. For these motherfucking legends, he ain't even a legend to me, but you know, some Hall of Famers that get into the Hall of Fame, right? Go out there and they try to shame other fighters, bro. And not just any fighter. You trying to shame the fighter that's out there that's trying to put in the hard work and give us the best versus the best. You know what I mean? But you can't trust cats like Antonio Tarver. Like I said, when you cheat, you always a cheater. Once a cheat, always a cheater. Once a cheat, always a cheater. Period, bro. Period. But like I said, bro, y'all should have got on Terence Crawford ass and made him sign a contract. And then once that bell went ding ding with him and Errol Spence, all your hypotheticals, we would have seen if that shit would have came true. But we know Errol was going to put a mud hole in Terence Crawford's ass and snatch that title up off his ass, and he didn't want that fight. So he ran and he ducked. He ran and he ducked. You feel me? At the end of the day, man. Shouts out to EJ, man, for being one of the realest in this boxing game. I don't know where all the hatred come from these other fighters, but it's pure pathetic, bro. Pure pathetic. But y'all can't stop EJ. Y'all can't stop his grind. Y'all can't stop his growth. I'm going to repeat that. Y'all can't stop EJ. Y'all can't stop his grind. And y'all damn sure can't stop his growth. The dude is really like that. Straight like that. You understand? And Antonio Tarver is a sucker. A pure sucker. He's a cheater. He's a steroid taker. And he don't belong in the Hall of Fame. Flat out. Shouts out to EJ. And to the end, it's your boy Money's the NSBC, moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App, TreyHouse52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos, and y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.